Hello guys and welcome to my channel. Today I have a banger. I have with me two amazing entrepreneurs here in Ghana who are going to tell their story of being an entrepreneur here in Ghana. The good, the bad, the ugly. So before we start, they are going to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Patricia Kyei. I'm the CEO of Wildwin Resort. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Showers. I'm the CEO of Showers Group. Everything playground, everything play equipment, everything children. That's what we do.
So you are wondering, why are these two people important in these stories? These two amazing people actually had the opportunity to start their business abroad, but because they love Ghana, they decided to forgo all the euros, the dollars and the pounds to start their business. So today they are going to let us know if indeed it was worth it, leaving all the glamour of being abroad to start a business here in Ghana. Okay, so Patricia, when did you start this resort and why?
I started, I think, way back in 1999.
Wow.
And the reason is because I had gone on a school trip to Disneyland. It was my first time outside of the house, like sleeping outside of the house. And we were still kids. And when we got to Disney World, I was blown away. I thought, what is this place like? Somebody really sat down, thought about kids, and created like a heaven for kids.
That's true.
For real. So I thought, wait, why don't we have one in Ghana? And my friends were kind of laughing, like, wait, you guys don't have Disney World? And I'm like, no, I'm going to build one when I grow up, you know? So like as early as 16 years, I started thinking, oh, I can get a job. And this was earlier. So I think a couple of years later, I knew in America you could get a job at 16. So I went to work for McDonald's. I'm like, oh, I need money for my Disney World.
This is really impressive.
So my dad is like, stop the nonsense, you need to go to college. You know? Like, yeah, when you grow up, you can build your Disney World. But yeah, basically, I was inspired by what I saw at Disney World. I just thought it was so thoughtful that somebody thought about kids, families, and it was just a nice place to be. Everybody was nice. I had the time of my life, and that's what I want for Wildwin. I was building a place, or I am still building a place that people of all ages could come in and have the time of their lives.
This is really impressive. But when did you officially start the place?
The minute I got the land, I think it was 99. I was still in school.
Okay.
So I paid like half of it, and I had to go back and finish. And then I think in 2002 or something, I came back to completely finish it. Then I went to work properly, not McDonald's, you know, properly. And then I started sending money home like every now and then. And I wasn't trying to do it all at once.
Okay.
I just wanted to kind of take my time, build it slowly. When I'm like 55 or old and gray, not that 55, you know what I mean? But I thought this would be like a pension kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But then, you know, as you're growing up, as you're working, you know, you get this, what's the word, like feeling of coming back home. You see stuff on TV, everything is negative when it comes to Africa. So I thought I could make a difference. Like, why don't I just finish building my Disney World and start it earlier so I can create jobs and stuff like that. So one day I just packed up my
Bags and baggages.
I came to Ghana. So, you know, hoping to create jobs and help my brothers and sisters out, you know.
Okay, so with this, I'll come back to you again. Showers. Like, tell us about how did you start Showers Playground and why the playground? I can see both of you, like, you have kids as the central point of view.
In my case, back in the UK, at Wimbledon, I used to work at a place where children do come and play, like a playground of a sort. And I realized that back in Kumasi, we got nothing like that for especially my kids.
Okay, that's true.
So 2013, I sat down and said, where I was working back in the UK, I used to be an instructor around the pool where the children will come and play. I sat down and said, okay, look, Kumasi Sports Stadium is the center of town, a place where kids do come, adults do come. So why not go and see them and negotiate to see how best we'll be able to put together this amazing playground. So that's how it all started. It was because I had no place to go with my children. So I decided to create it for them and at the same time make money. And here I am. Now we are expanding.
Impressive.
Yeah.
When did you start?
2014.
2014. Okay. Impressive. So 2002, 2014.
Yes.
Impressive. So one thing is you left, you packed everything and you came back to Ghana. Weren't you worried about like where you were going to get money to be able to build this amazing place? Because the land is very huge. Like now your source of capital was no longer there. What was the plan?
Well, you know, I sort of did a very bad thing. And my parents were not happy. My friends are like, that's wrong. I cashed out my 401k.
Wow.
The minute I say that, everybody is like, Patricia.
You're getting crazy.
Yeah, they're like, no. So yeah, it was during the economic crisis, you know, around 2010. It started like my 401k kept going down and down and down. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna lose everything. So I'm like, wait, maybe I'll just cash it. Everybody's like, no, don't do it. And I was like, I have confidence in myself. I can take it and turn it around. So I cashed it out, cashed all my IBM stocks. I got my severance package. So it's like I collected it was really bad. It was a bad move. But I mean, look at this place, you know. Beautiful. And I'm doing exactly what I love. And for people to get here and they are so happy, like, oh my God, this place is so nice. It's all worth it, you know.
What has been the challenge coming down to set up such a place so far?
The challenges.
There are numerous.
I don't think we have enough time.
One or two.
I think like infrastructural stuff.
How to
you know,
get here?
Like the road is so bad. You build a beautiful place and no one can get here. It beats the purpose. Okay. Electricity. I mean, now I'm happy to say that we are about to get a transformer after 10 years of doing business in the dark. So once we get the transformer, things should start getting better. But I had to go all the way to the village to bring the electricity here by myself. So that's like half of the money gone already. There's no running water here. So I had to drill my own well. We had to go down 180 feet to get water now, because of the rock.
Now, we are at the moment having our breakfast actually on the boat. What have you got for people out there who are watching us?
Okay, for one, you know, orange juice. Fresh
we could
from the
actually
tree.
start our breakfast.
Like, we got this orange juice.
You invited.
Fresh from the street. I mean, from the trees. We got coconuts, fresh from the trees.
Wow.
This is so good.
I know. No sugar. You cannot smell everything. We got our own little farm going. Our bananas come from our land. Our
So you basically do the gardening here to feed your guests.
So we go straight from the farm to the table.
Wow.
You know.
You do the farming yourself or you employ people in the neighborhood to do that?
We do it ourselves. Basically, during the weekdays, it's very slow. Every single tree you see here, I planted with my cousin.
Impressive.
Like, you know, there's an orange tree, and I always keep telling the kids that we ate oranges and we threw them, and they just grew. So, kids, you know, even garbage can grow, you know, as long as there are seeds in it. So we weren't farmers. I'm not a farmer. I don't know much about farming since I didn't really grow up in Ghana.
What's your background actually?
Oh, I'm a software engineer. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing trying to run a hotel, okay?
So I'll go back again to the challenges. Is this a dream you dreamed of? Like, how you see this? Is this how you envisioned it? Or maybe during the construction stage, there were some things that didn't work out as you wanted.
And you have to change them.
A lot. You know, like I didn't want to waste the land. We have 5.5 acres of land, and I didn't want to waste it. So I wanted to put up like a massive story building, get like 45 rooms in it, and get the entire space for fun things, you know, golf,
Wow.
tennis, basketball courts, stuff like that. But the first thing that, you know, I was told by the district engineer is that we couldn't put up a story building around here
Why? Is it because it's
because
close
of
to
the
lake?
soil.
Oh, okay, the soil.
I don't know what exactly it
Yeah,
is.
the
I
soil,
know.
the soil will be so soft.
Yeah, but I thought we can actually. I mean,
You can
airports
actually
are
engineer the
built
soil.
on
He is the
water.
expert, so
I'm a civil engineer.
Exactly.
yeah. But wait,
Is it
you
Japan?
haven't done any test on the soil yet.
No, but you can engineer the soil. I'm not saying the soil
Okay.
is bad. No two ways about it, but there is a possibility to engineer the soil.
I think we should do
Even
more
they build
research.
story buildings
Exactly.
in the sea.
More research. But whatever the case is, you know, the original plan was to do a story building, and you know, in the middle of it, we had to stop, and that's when we found out that we couldn't do it and change things around, and you know, so it's still kind of nice, but it's a little warm because of how we had the plan. Air was supposed to flow from the top and sides, but then we ended up shutting it at the first floor, so it makes the rooms really
So
warm.
which people do patronize your resort?
Before Corona, basically all kinds of people. We got a lot of people from Europe. A few Americans came in and out. I mean, we are very far from America. Europe is closer, but yeah, it was more like Germany. I think our very first people who stayed here were from Switzerland, and then after that, we kept getting a bunch of students and volunteers from Germany, England, and stuff like that. And I think they even got to know about this place before Ghanaians got to
Started
know
coming
it.
over.
Because back in 2010, since you know I'm an engineer, I did the website and everything on my own. So I was all on social media. I didn't have enough money to advertise on. So yeah, like basically, volunteers and young people like the backpackers.
Oh, okay.
You know, everybody will be on their phone
Phones, yeah,
trying to
trying
find
to
things.
place, okay.
So they discovered here, and they started patronizing slowly, and then Corona happens and everything.
How seriously has the corona as a disease affected your business, the running of it?
A lot.
Charles, can you just give us a minute? Like with regards to the backpackers, can you tell us how the rooms are? Then and the cost and the prices, because the room, I mean, like, isn't a backpacking room, so and I don't think that. So just let us know the kind of rooms you have, the cost, and afterwards we could just go
Into it. So basically, I created a room for the backpackers.
Ah, cool.
So before I even finished the rooms, I developed the waterfront, thinking that people can still come in, hang out, swim, and leave. So they kept coming in like, oh, you don't have rooms? Can we sleep out here? Can we just hang out overnight? So I said, I got tents, and before we completed, I turned a large room into like a dome type room with bunk beds, 8 of them, so the backpackers could just come in and just pay a little bit and use the rest of the money for drinking.
How much is a little bit?
When we started, it was only 30 cedis,
Okay.
and that was like, I think we completed that room in 2011,
Okay.
and it was just 30 cedis, and we gave them breakfast.
Okay. And today, how much is
It's
that?
100 cedis, which
With
is still
breakfast?
$20 with breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And what about your other rooms? What other rooms do you have? And the cost, the prices?
We have full size rooms, like the normal size beds, and they are like 250 cedis. That's like about 40-ish, like $35. And then we have our 300 rooms that are queen size rooms, and the difference is just about $5. And then we have the king size rooms at $350 cedis.
That's the chalet.
Those are the chalets and the 2 big rooms in the top. And then we have a family type room. Like I sort of thought about every single person. And those are like large rooms with 2 full size beds. And by this April, this Easter, we are introducing like family suites. So we're gonna have like a large room with 2 full-size beds connecting to a king-size room, so that if you come in with kids, the kids can be in one room and you can be in the other.
So currently the family suite, how much is that?
It's 400 cedis.
400 cedis.
And then
So
we serve breakfast for up to 4 people.
okay, so basically your prices range from 100 cedis to 400 cedis.
Right,
Like
right.
all these rooms comes with breakfast.
Yep.
And what's of camping? How much is the camping?
Camping is just 25 cedis
Okay.
to camp. So you can bring your own tent, or you can rent a tent from us for 25 cedis.
Okay. So the camping itself is 25 cedis. The tent is 25 cedis.
Right.
Does it come with breakfast?
No, they buy their own breakfast.
Okay. I think the prices is good. So that you could go back to Shawa's question with. Would you want to ask again, or so Shawa, you wanted to know how the corona has affected?
Yeah, how it has impacted negatively on
Yes,
your
yes,
operations.
I mean, I think it's a worldwide thing.
You can't do anything
Everybody
about it.
kind of got hit by corona. We were shut down completely from, I think, March 13th, 2019 till September.
Just like me. Mine
It was
up to
really
December.
bad. Like, this place is so huge. So we still had to maintain it. We still had stuff in the fridge. So we still had to run and without income. So you can imagine the setback, you know.
We'll need stimulus package for you.
Thank you. Nana, are you listening?
Nana is listening.
And Showers, what are some of the challenges you face? Is it
It's-
is even the
it was-
playground even worth it? Are people
It's-
patronizing
yeah,
your
it's worth
service?
it.
Not Corona, like since you
Before
started.
Corona,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
worth it a lot. I mean, my joy is when I see parents come there with their children, and the children will be all over the place, happy.
I remember.
It's refreshing. It gives you some sense of joy.
Yes. I remember
That-
asking
it's not just the
somebody,
money.
where are the playgrounds in Ghana?
In Ghana.
We just run around on the family
Yes.
compound. Like, what
Yes.
do we need? What do we need a playground for?
So for me, the plan is to have one at all the regional capitals, especially all the around the stadia where children do go and play football.
What's the cost range? Because like most families, you know, the average Ghanaian doesn't get that much money, and we are used to running around climbing
An
trees.
hour is 10 cedis. So you
that's
enter, you play, you will be having a swimming pool, the electric train, the electric merry-go-round, trampolines, bouncy castles, swings, seesaws, playhouse, all at a go.
When you pay the 10 CDs, do you have access to everything?
Everything. You have access to everything. And we have this type of business where we rather come to your home. Let's take, for instance, your resort. You're organizing a kids party. We come with a train, the bouncy castle, the pool, everything. We set it up for you a day before the program. Then we open it up for the children to sort of play. So it's not just the stadium in Kumasi. We as well organize birthday parties, corporate events for children, church events. Muslims do come to us when they are doing the Eid al-Fitr and the Eid al-Adha. So it's a whole lot.
What's your price range? Because one thing I've realized here in Ghana, in as much as we really do want to have fun, the price scares us. Like we are like
For the entry or the equipment sale.
like taking the equipment to events. Like maybe I'm having a party. I
Like,
want.
let's say I'm having a children's party here
And
at
I need
Wildwin. Is it going to cost me or is it going to cost the parents?
What we do is, it could be that you take up the whole equipment, we come and set it up, then you'll be charging the patrons, the kids who will be sitting on it. Another arrangement is we partner up, bring the equipment, then when we get a proceed, we share.
Okay.
So all depends on what you would want to do as a client. But we suggest to you. And with the bouncy castle, we have different sizes. It ranges from 350 to 650.
Ghana cities or where?
Ghana cities.
Okay.
The electric train We have sizes.
Okay.
We have the one that goes round, and the one that goes like 8.
Okay. So let's make it easier for everybody. Like, if I want to hire your playground for an event,
Yes.
what's the least, what's the maximum, so that people will have a fair idea?
You pay 1,000 cities,
Okay.
then you come in. We'll set everything up for you.
Okay.
You just enter. We'll give you sound.
Okay.
You'll bring your own food. We'll provide you with canopy if you want to.
Okay.
Yes, but
Is
with
that all
decor
inclusive?
Of the 1,000.
in the 1,000. Yes. Normally only one canopy.
Okay.
Yes. Then we display all the play equipment.
Is it just in Kumasi or anywhere?
At the moment, our playground is inside Kumasi Sports Stadium, but we do go to
No, like I'm
everywhere
talking
in
about
Ghana.
events. Like, if I have an event and I want you to come, like,
We go everywhere.
Okay, so that's
That
what
one
we
is
want to know.
all over Ghana. We've been to Bolga, Wa, Accra, Techimani,
wow.
Takrady, everywhere.
Okay. What are the challenges you face as of being an entrepreneur here in Ghana? What are some of the challenges you face?
I think it's the funding.
The funding.
You're
But
being able
sure
to-
was you're a rich man.
Yeah, no. What I want to do, I have not done even a quarter.
Chavez,
Okay.
I'm coming for a loan from you. I just heard
Yeah,
that.
I want to build legacy sort of businesses.
Okay.
And if you check the vision in your head and what you are doing at the minute, we are nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is the challenge, has to do with getting huge cash to be able to do huge stuff.
Oh, okay.
What I've noticed in Ghana about getting cash, I mean, we all know that, Africa, we don't have money in Africa, right?
No, not at all.
And everything is imported in this country. I just want to use this opportunity to tell Ghanaians
Let's do stuff.
to buy African, buy Ghanaian. Like, I don't think I can emphasize on
That one enough.
that enough. Like, you can't expect us to have money when you are taking the money from here and throwing it in a different country.
But,
Like-
I have a problem with this. How do I buy Ghanaian when some of the things, like the
Non-existent.
quality, it's not really none of there are some people who are actually really doing stuff, but the quality is not subpar to your competitive.
let me
just
answer
a
Bass.
minute. And also, like, the customer service can be really horrible. Like, when I came back from France, one of the things I really wanted to do was to buy Ghanaian, promote Ghana. But I realized, like, the customer service was really whack. It's like, you tell me you bring this item at this time of the day. That's even the issue with delivery. Like, because you're bringing the item at this time of the day, like, your whole day, you have to wait for them. Like, you call, where are you? I'm coming. Where are you? I'm coming. They never arrive. So it's like, they keep on coming. Like, I know a lot of people want to buy Ghana, but the customer service, the quality, like,
I think
Can I answer her?
please do.
2 things. One, you said the quality is inferior.
I'm not
If-
saying, I said what of.
Yeah, no, it's inferior actually. It's not
like
that, yeah, I'm being.
said
I'm
it.
being
No,
yeah.
I do believe that there are
Yes.
some, there are
Yeah.
really quality
Yeah,
stuff
quality
out
stuff in
there.
Ghana, but
Yeah.
majority don't meet the international standard. But we, as Africans, need to fix that. And now, when the Chinese start, even the Japanese, those days, if you get anything from Japan, it wasn't seen as good. But look at the Koreans. When they started the Kia and Hyundai cars, it was inferior.
You know the difference
The-
between them is because they are willing to listen to feedback.
Yes,
Then
now
the
get there.
average Ghanaian feels that when you are giving feedback, you are attacking the
Talking
person.
them. Wait, I'll get
how
there.
it's delivered.
Okay, well,
I'll
that's
get
it. You
there.
have a point.
I'll get there. So, for us to be able to get there, number one, whether inferior or good, we need to patronize it so that they will get money to do more research and better whatever they are doing. Number two, you said customer service. I agree. It's not perfect. It's very horrible.
It's horrible.
That gives us an opportunity as entrepreneurs or would-be entrepreneurs to go
Do
in
better.
and fix that challenge. So we can even set up sales or marketing trainings for these people. So it means that there is a gap that needs to be what?
Yeah, for me,
Covered.
I think it's a mindset change,
I agree with you.
right?
It's a mindset.
Like, I don't even want to use the word common sense because then I'm going to get emails of people saying I insulted them. But to be honest, if you want people to come here, imagine if you came to Wildwin and you ask, what are your prices? And I shout at you like, my friend, it's on the wall. Read it or leave. Obviously, you're not going to come back.
Not at all.
If you want money, if you really, it's a mindset thing. Like, I think, I don't want to say education is also part of it, but
Our
anyway,
education
it
is
is
too book centered.
Yes.
The skill set needs
I've
to
had,
change.
and no offense to anybody, but I've had people here in like with higher level of educational training, and the kids who did not have any educational background at all had more value to add to Wildwin than them. These kids are in school. I think Ghanaians are trained to wear ties and suits in air-conditioned offices and just sit there and do nothing. You're gonna have to work. Like, money will not fall from the sky. It will not come from a church. You have to work. So the mindset thing I'm trying to say is have that hard work thing in your head that you must work hard.
Yeah.
If you work so hard and the customers come, you wanna entertain them, you wanna welcome them, you wanna tell them to come back again. If you are rude,
They wouldn't come
then
back.
what's the point of all the hard work? So just forget about the suits and ties, forget about the books. I'm telling you,
Yes, bro.
Ghanaian kids can build you a plane on paper. They can build anything on paper. When it gets right down to the practical stuff, they can't. And this is all the mindset that I'm talking about. Teachers got to be aware. Entrepreneurs got to be aware. Marketers, engineers, mechanical stuff. It's all something we all got to change.
I understand in our universities, tech, Legon.
Before you say something about tech, I went to tech, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm careful.
Yeah, be careful.
A
when you
lot
say-
of research work is lying in the libraries, and we the entrepreneurs don't know about it. Neither those who did the research have come up to partner up with the private sector to be able to make sure that these ideas are really put to use. These ideas are made reality. So it's there, dusty, and they will be there forever. So
There's just like a missing link.
yeah, there's a missing link. I think there should be an open day every month for people who are into entrepreneurship to go visit these places, get a brief about every project, and those that need to be started here in our part of the world to benefit the community, to benefit the country.
Maybe that's an initiative we can take.
That's what I'm talking about.
Take a proposal.
So we need to stop blaming inferior goods, politicians, customer
yeah.
service. We need to do. Everyone should do something to fix that challenge that you see.
Okay. And one thing
That's my point.
Okay, one thing I want to say is that I've heard around that our ecosystem is structured such that the idea is to cripple African businesses. And what are your thoughts about that?
I don't think so. I don't think the ecosystem. There are so many things that the government has in place that people don't know.
But
And it's not this very government. It's been there since Kwame Nkrumah.
Okay, well,
For instance.
with regards to what people don't know, there are some that people do know, but when they go to claim it, it's just on paper. In reality, these things don't exist. Like, we have amazing things on paper for entrepreneurs. I even heard, like, if you're an entrepreneur, there's a tax break and all these things.
Yeah, there is.
When you go on
A startup,
paper,
I
when
think
you
it's
actually
from
go
3 to 5
there
years.
to get it, it doesn't exist.
No, a lot of people haven't gone there.
I know people who have. I'm not talking from hearsay.
Okay.
Like, I know people who have, like, it's just on paper. It doesn't really exist in reality.
It goes back to hard work.
Okay.
People in Ghana, from what I've seen,
Too laid back.
like to get paid without doing the work.
Well, that's true.
I've gone to business offices, like private sectors. Everybody is like ready, And then I go to the government sector. Like,
Everybody
you want
is
this paper done, you need this letter signed, you need to. I don't want to specifically say any
Organization, yeah.
because I don't want to be in trouble.
No,
But
no
people
problem.
are not there. There's one particular office that I tried to get some papers for Wildwin, and it's been over 10 years. When I walk in, nobody is there. And at the end of the month, the government will have to pay you. That's that money that's supposed to go build that hospital. It's that money that's building that extra school.
And to add
the
up to what
trains.
she's saying, I don't think they expect the president himself to go and wake them up and say
Yes,
they
stop
should do
blaming
this. So it's an
governments.
individual mindset change that we need,
Yes.
and make sure we all brighten the corner where we are. Ghana will be a beautiful place.
If you are
the
given a
next 10
job to
years
do,
come. Do it.
do it and do it well.
Better.
Do it like,
yours.
it's your own. So that, we all can prosper. You go into the office, they come in, they sign their names and they leave. It's like the manager is gone, the supervisor is gone, everybody else is gone. There's no one watching
Over anyone.
anyone. It's just chaotic, and Ghanaians, Africans, you gotta stop. You guys, you gotta work.
So from what I'm getting from the two of you is that the policies the government have in place, they actually work. But it's
They are
people
not
like
being
you
enforced.
and me
Yeah, they are not being
who
enforced.
are there
By-
what are
by
preventing us from getting it.
The various
Normal
leaders.
Africans are the problem. You are saying, oh, our minimum wage is low. Government is not doing that. Oh, government didn't pick up the garbage. For God's sake, pick up the garbage yourself.
Why do you throw it there in the first place?
Exactly.
Who in his rightful mind will be throwing garbages around and be
Like,
expecting somebody else
You actually
to
want
be
an
picking it?
Akufo-Addo to come to Kumasi and clean your
course.
street. Africans should start pointing fingers. We should start playing the blaming game. Change starts from each individual person, right? I get so passionate about talking about Africa. But if you guys don't work, if you are giving that contract to fix that road, don't chop half of the money. The person giving you the loan is like, giving you the money from the government is like, I need to take my car. The person who gave you the contract to begin with is taking their cut. So many people are taking their cut. By the time you are done, you don't have enough money to do anything. You guys stop it. Just you want Africa to be Africa. We have everything. We can become the best country in the whole wide world. But you guys, you are Africa's, like I don't even have the words. You are destroying Africa. Stop it. Work and stop taking the bribes.
Okay, this has been a very interesting conversation. But before we end, I'd like both of you to give us two major problems you face and the two amazing benefits you got it by being an entrepreneur. Maybe Shawes, you could start with you.
I'll start with the benefits.
Okay, no
Because
problem.
I believe in positivity. The benefit has been, it gives me joy. I sort of impact on a lot of lives, especially children. For instance, had it not been Corona, my school, Shawes Smart School, would have been running. But because of Corona, we shut it down. The playground, people come and especially when the kids come and they don't want to leave. I become so glad. Yes, some cry to the extent that we had to convince them that we will send the item to
their houses.
for them. That gives me joy. And at the same time, I ran to the bank laughing. So these are the two
Showers, I'm coming for that loan.
I told you Shawes is a rich man. And the challenges you face or the problems.
The challenge, like the funding, the vision
Okay, so-
is huge. So you're being able to get an investor of a sort to be able to do big things.
Okay.
It's lacking here in our part of the world.
Okay.
In US or UK, if you want a
They
VC,
run to you.
Yeah, they run to you. If you want an angel investor, they run to you. But here you have the idea sitting in your head, and if you are
you'll
not
die
bold
there.
enough to take a step, you'll die with it.
So for you, your major problem is just the funding. But
It's just-
in
it's
the
just the
day-to-day
funding.
running of the organization, your staff and
Day-to-day
all that, you don't have really any problem.
The hustle is everywhere.
Okay.
I think Ghana will get better. We're going to get better. I see Ghana to be one of the best countries in Africa in the next 5 years.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
So Patricia, let us know the problems you face, the challenges, and
The happy stuff. Like what gives me joy here is like meeting new people. And each person who come here, they'll be like, oh, Patricia, she likes to talk. Yes, I do. I like to inspire people.
I can confirm that.
Yes, before you leave, I will want you to wake up mentally. So I try to, talk with you and see where your mind is, and then try to leave you with words. So if you are a kind person, you can even be kinder. If you are a good person, you can be better. Like, just
You
my
can
little
be gooder.
gooder, be a gooder person. So it's just the small little things, and I get people coming back to me and they're like, you inspired me, I opened that business. Oh, because of what you said, I did this. And I'm really happy about that. The challenges. I think you said you said it best when you said Ghanaians like good things, but they don't want to pay for it. Look at this place. It takes so much money to even clean it up. People walk in here and they drop garbage. Like last night, lots of garbage. None of them paid. They cook food from their houses, bring it here to eat, leave garbage, and walk out. Come on, Africans. You guys.
Should have our own.
I'm done.
Should have our own.
So this, I hope you actually learned a lot from these two amazing people. And if you have any questions, you could leave it in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, any ideas for their businesses, or any businesses in Africa to grow, just leave it in the comment section. And like, comment, share. Showers also has an amazing channel, like you told us about it. So from this, just go have a watch. So Showers, tell us about your channel.
Showers TV is the channel. We do everything entrepreneurship, startups, interviews with businesses that are young and coming up. We do have investment talks, we do finance, we do business ideas on the channel. If you're a business person who would want to start your business, you got nowhere to go. Go there on Showers TV. Make sure you subscribe and watch all the videos.
And one thing I forgot to tell you is that Wildwin Resort is actually facing the Lake Busumche. So just have a look at the place. So till we hear from you again.
Bye-bye.